Homies in hiding.
I like how we're all projecting our own problems into this girl, this mystery girl.
What, I'm mentally unstable? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think I'd do it because I wouldn't want her to make fun of my small penis.
Homies in hiding.
Do you think people should have abortions?
Let's debate it right here.
Yeah.
Once and for all, and settle it.
Yep. And then we'll send this to Congress and
In
they'll...
my world, that's a three-strikes you're out policy.
Three abortions and you're out.
That's not a bad way to go. But there's
wait,
also...
Wait, with you, 3 strikes of having abortions? Or like, in their past, they already had 3, then
What do you
they're
mean?
out?
I can only give...
Oh my gosh, this goes perfect into a would you rather that I have.
No, hold on. I gotta figure this out.
I'm not.
Hold on. If she had 3 abortions before meeting you, then she's out? Or did you mean...
No,
3
TJ's saying in
abortions with you?
general, all women, they have a 3-strike policy. So if you go to the
If
clinic
I was
and...
a chick, I can only have 3 abortions my whole life. After the third one, you can never have another one.
Why?
Yeah, you get a little punch card.
3 strikes and you're out.
Okay, that's...
No, it
that's
should
your
be
thing.
3 and your 4th is
Are
free.
you saying that's like a biological thing, or are you just saying that's your standard?
No, he's saying like,
This is my
he's
idea.
not necessarily against it or for it. There should just be some kind of a limit.
Oh, okay.
That was his point.
Because we
Yeah,
know
that's
people
fair.
in high school that had 3. You're just in high school already.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, just stop being so risky.
Something.
Yeah.
You should get punished.
You should be spanked, you dirty
Well, you know what
girl.
I mean.
Burn at the
Yeah.
stake.
Here's...
That's like just free willing, just fucking, oh, whatever, I can have another one. It's also very unhealthy for you, so you shouldn't want to have
I
one.
heard a story once about a girl who enjoyed getting abortions, so she was just trying to get as many as she could.
That
There
can't
you
be
go.
real.
I mean, there's
You're
people.
here
You
first,
don't think
folks.
there's somebody's like that out
First,
there?
folks.
That can't be enjoyable.
She got off on the idea of killing her baby, essentially.
That's fair.
Huh.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, that
And
seems
like
like
having
she's
crazy
crazy.
blast and you're, oh my god, I got pregnant. That's the killer to that.
Are you on birth control? Oh, abortion
All right,
control.
here, this. Oh, where did it go? Here it is. Would you rather perform a cat abortion or a dog abortion? So you have to scoop the baby cats out of a cat?
Dead ones.
Definitely a cat. Easy.
I'm thinking cat, yeah.
They're smaller, possibly less messy, and they're also worse than dogs. So
Oh, that
cat.
just went perfectly, dude.
It did. I've had this written down for
We're on your
weeks.
recording, and I had pee so bad.
Oh, we are recording. You
Hold
can
it.
run and pee if you want. Pee in the can.
Thomas gotta go soon. You gotta hold it.
I might have a fart brewing, so let me get a minute here.
I mean, is this a pretty obvious answer? Everyone's doing cat abortion.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
it's like cat.
How the fuck do you do it, though?
You slice open their stomach, you scoop out
What's the difference between a dog and a cat, then?
You don't think there's a difference?
More cats. There's going to be a pile of cats. Yes, there's a pile of dogs, too.
Yeah, but dead cats are more funny than a dead dog. That's sad.
True, I remember
Yeah.
you took the golf club. but anyways,
I really wanted to save this for when BJ was here
Why?
because he has cats and dogs.
Oh, yeah.
So he'd probably be like sobbing at the
That's
thought
good.
of both. But I think most of us are saying cat abortion way easier.
Just
I
make
guess
Bob
I don't
cry.
understand why it would matter which one it is. They're both going to be the same, I feel like. They're both tiny.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dogs love you, cats don't.
Yeah, cats are indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen hundreds of dead cats in my lifetime. Cat sprays them out on
Yeah,
the
true,
deck
you're
and they
just
just
used
dry
to
up
it.
there.
So that's what you're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs have like what, one or no, they have a litter of.
Would you rather
Pups.
throw your family pet on the fire as a dog or a cat?
That's what I mean. I guess I would rather. Yeah, I guess you said dead cats are easier to see or whatever, like easier to
See?
look at. Like, I wouldn't want to see dead dogs.
I mean, it's still
Right.
sad, but it's like the one time we go out to the barn to feed him, and there's just you find a little tip of a tail because a little coyote got in there and ripped him to shreds.
Plus-
Oh, here's a paw.
They probably had fucking feline leukemia anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I guess probably cats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, they both have huge litters, so you'd be
Yeah.
pulling out a whole bunch either way.
You still cut it open, you shake it.
That's what happened with Dill.
No, you do the pinata.
Yeah, coin purse or something.
Dill, my
like that.
cat, she wouldn't feed up. She had like a pile of babies.
Yeah, I remember we were running through the woods grabbing them.
Were you there?
Yeah.
My dad had to just shovel them all eventually because she wouldn't feed them, and we
Yeah.
can't take care of them all. That's how lucky.
Yeah, and your mom was wiping their butts.
No, that's how lucky you survived. Yeah, we
Yeah.
took one in.
Yeah.
He was super alive. That's why his name was Lucky.
Dang.
You gotta wipe his butt with like a damp paper towel to make him go to the bathroom.
This was TJ's mom.
So, yeah. But all the rest were like basically dead.
Couldn't walk after that.
It was pretty sad though.
Yeah. Well, for you.
Imagine your mom just abandons you in like real life. You go, Mommy, give me milky. She just won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Tragic.
And then TJ's mom has to wipe your butt.
And that cat probably
Tongue
came up to
sound.
you looking for food. Oh, I'm hungry. Cat, feed your babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think she could keep up. She had so many and she wasn't very big.
Well, she should have had 3 strikes.
Yeah, true.
Save it for the podcast, dude.
You're fighting that cat, pussy all over the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Pussy.
He was probably TJ at midnight going in there.
True.
Waving that pussy all over.
Pussy.
Let me see that pussy.
Is that thing plugged in?
What?
Like it's not.
The TV? That's just the,
Okay.
the microphone's not plugged in.
So we haven't been recording?
No, it's just horrible audio.
You fucking.
What about for the first one?
You paused it.
No, we're still going now.
You could just pause it and splice it in.
Yeah, I'm going to. There's the bad chunk of audio for 7 minutes, and then the rest will be good.
Darn.
How about this? 100 days of explosive diarrhea in a row, or once a year for the rest of your life, but it's at a random time.
If it's at a random time, do I like have enough time to go to the bathroom still and get
It's
there?
explosive. It's like
Yeah, but if I feel it come, oh okay.
it's like if you're up on a roof, you're gonna explode. Or do you take the next 100 days of explosive diarrhea?
So I'm basically shitting my pants regardless.
Or
Or can I get to a bathroom in both situations?
no.
So I'm shitting my pants every time.
Yeah.
For 100 days.
And then the random one was when?
Just once a year.
Oh,
It can be whenever.
Yeah.
Be at the worst possible moment.
Or not. I mean, maybe you're sleeping. Maybe you're already sitting on the toilet.
otherwise it's 180 days and then it's done.
No, 100 days.
100 days.
I think I'd just go the one.
Once a year.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I think I would do the 100 days, but wear a diaper.
I'd rather just do it one time.
No, it's once a year.
But like,
For the rest of your life.
but yeah, and the fact is, you could like be doing a major presentation and then just
Yeah, you're going to
explode
be dealing with this for the next 50 years.
your whole life.
Or do you get it over within 100 days? The next 100 days obviously suck. It's absolutely
Yeah,
raw.
but you can prepare for it with your diapers,
You know, take a sabbatical from work and just...
or just wear a diaper that
Or yeah.
blocks the odor and shit.
Yeah.
You know, for the most
But-
part.
Once a year for the rest of your life.
Yeah. So it's like wear a diaper for the next 100 days or wear a diaper for the rest of your life because you don't know when that...
After about 20 days, you could probably get on disability for short term though, for 100
Yeah,
days.
that's true. I guess the other thing too is... I thought that was a woman. Jeez.
Guests are
Looking
star.
at it though, this place is really it's really hidden. Kind of crazy actually.
Yeah,
I'm going to put some...
I can like barely hear you guys too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the soundproofing works.
good to know.
The old phone.
Turn on the good vibes sign.
You're gonna do what?
I'll plug in this little fake neon sign.
No, you're saying something else though too.
Soundproof working.
I love how I have a fucking gray hair like on this side that's gonna be in the camera too. I have a
Really?
gray hair. Yeah.
Oh, that's
How's
good.
that?
I think it's right.
Yeah, it is.
Should I unplug it?
No.
Let's turn off the lights and see.
Can't see anything now.
Good vibes, dude.
Turn that shit off. That shit's gay. That shit's homie.
TJ, would you rather have 100 days of explosive diarrhea or you have explosive diarrhea once a year for the rest of your life?
Oh, once a year for sure.
Really?
That's what I initially said.
But
Oh, you guys were talking about
What the
fuck? Yeah. Fuck you guys. No, fuck you, Chris.
Fuck you!
here's my reasoning: is that you're gonna shit your pants regardless, most likely.
No, what?
Because
Yeah,
it's explosive and
instant
immediate.
explosive diarrhea.
You're
Okay.
sitting here next minute, you know, it's spraying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like smack your head on the ceiling.
Oh, spraying.
So you rather take 100 days and get it out of the way, or the rest of your life at a random time you can have explosive
Once a
diarrhea?
year. Once a year.
I mean,
So
Unless
you
you're
know
like-
the 100 days?
yeah,
Well,
it's the next 100
consecutive.
days.
Yeah.
Or
So
I mean,
you guys
it's maybe.
chose 100 days? No way,
I think
bro.
so.
I
I mean,
originally
the other
said
thing
just
is,
once
if
per
it
year.
happens like in February, then you know you got the rest of the year that you're clean. You're good to go.
Right, but then, oh, I got a wedding coming up. I haven't had explosive diarrhea yet.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like at your wedding, I was exploding.
Were ya?
I plan for that. I'll just carry an extra pair of underwear with me.
Anytime you have something serious.
Yeah, but you're at work talking to people and you have explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. Sorry, I had explosive diarrhea.
That
I mean,
would ruin your
that's true
reputation.
though. No.
And
Only
if it
once,
happens
though.
year after year.
Yeah,
That
but
would ruin my reputation.
you
for
could tell
that,
people.
or I won't see you for the next 100 days. I'm gonna go home and shit my brains out.
Yeah, you're
Tell
gonna
me
die.
to go
100
into
days straight,
Spain.
you're gonna die. 100 days straight of diarrhea, you're dead.
Huh.
Yeah, you are.
Drink plenty of water.
I mean, it's not
No
like
way.
it's not like an open faucet. It's like what, like once or
He
twice
said
a day.
explosive. That could be anything. Jeez, why are my socks all dirty?
Yeah, I guess like if
I'm
you,
doing once a year for sure. 100 days straight sounds like hell.
Yeah, but then you're done with it. If you live to be like 85, that's another like 60 years of explosive diarrhea.
Then you never
It's
get
gonna
it
get old.
again, no matter what.
What do you mean?
After the 100 days,
Yeah.
you're never gonna have it, and you just take a scoop of whatever.
Scoop?
The
the
stuff upstairs.
Psyllium husk?
Psyllium.
fiber.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm going
I guess
once a
maybe
year.
I guess maybe either or would be fine actually. Because if you're in a situation like your work where you could just tell people, yeah, I have explosive diarrhea once a year, I don't know what it is.
I think you're crazy, but
Yeah, until
Yeah.
they smell it.
yeah,
You look
I mean
right.
it's
Your
half as,
prophecies come true.
potentially half as much, but I'd rather get it out of the way. I also work from home, so I could just sit on the toilet all day.
For 100 days straight, you're gonna want to do that.
It's gonna get
You don't
old,
want
but
to.
then you guys gonna be walking around in diapers at 30 years old.
But
and
the
I'm gonna-
problem is, or the thing is, I'm not gonna live to be 100, so you're gonna have more diarrhea than I'll ever have.
That's true, but it's out of the way.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have natural diarrhea still.
Yeah, maybe once in a while.
You just said no. You don't get diarrhea ever again.
So it just cures you of ever having
Psyllium
diarrhea.
husk.
Oh.
Yep.
Sure.
3.5 months of absolute hell, or just 1 day a year.
It'd
That's
feel really
right,
good
way
though,
I'm
coming out of
looking
your
at
tight
it.
asshole, the toxic leaving your body.
You're going
You
back
already
to once
get.
a year.
You already get once a year. He was already always at once a
Yeah.
year.
That's what I initially said. I might be going with my gut,
Yeah, but it's instant
Your gut.
explosive diarrhea.
and then it's done. I
I
have
don't know.
364 more days of clear sailing.
Unless you get unlucky and go December 31st,
Yeah,
January
exactly.
1st.
You're sitting there anticipating it all year long.
If it happens, it happens.
I don't know. I mean, you're sleeping and you have explosive diarrhea in your bed.
I throw out the sheets.
Jeez. I guess.
You're in the gravitron.
Yeah. So
Pine
how are you
County
doing
Fair.
that for 100 days sleeping? Straight. You're not sleeping?
Sleep in some plastic wrap or something. Sleep in the bathtub. I don't know.
You ain't sleeping in no bathtub 100 days straight, man.
Why not? Sleep in a hammock.
There's no way you want to choose 100 days over that. 1 day a year.
I think so.
You just get a diaper.
Get
That's
it over
That's
with.
it.
What if you only live to 50? You only have to deal 50 years of 1 day a year.
Well, what if I lived to 150?
You're not gonna. It's impossible.
No. You
Chris,
never
what
know.
are you saying? You're saying both? You can't say both.
I'm gonna say both.
You did.
That's
You
my
said
team.
either
No,
one.
Chris wanted 100
He said either
every
one.
year.
Either one means one or the other.
Chris wants 100 explosive diarrheas every year.
Oh.
I think either would work. I can make work either way.
Well, which one are you gonna choose? You have to choose
100
one.
explosive diarrheas in 1 day.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, just get it all
I'll be able to
out.
fly for 1 day.
Yeah.
That would kill you.
Yeah, I think I'm going once a year.
Wow. Chris, you're doing it once a
I
year?
can't believe that's surprising.
Yeah, it's a coin flip.
Dude, 100 days straight of hell sounds like hell.
Probably.
You just be sitting here, have explosive diarrhea, and then I don't have to worry about it for till
I don't
next
have to
year.
worry about it for another 24 hours.
Yeah.
But imagine how good that 100th one would feel. You're done.
Dude, no one feel good. Your
I'm
asshole
done.
would be raw.
It's because it's
shaft.
100 in a row. If it wasn't in a row, I might think different. Your butt is, you're going to have to fucking have surgery on your asshole.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That would, yeah.
It's going to be so raw and so just gnarly.
You got just that.
Kind of like
liquid-
Chris's, honestly.
Yeah. When
For
you're
all the
sick and you
laxatives
got
I
just
take.
pure liquid diarrhea and your
Yeah.
butt just absolutely.
Imagine it's spicy too every day, 100
It would
days
be,
straight.
yeah.
You're going to do that.
You could eat whatever
He's
you want.
kidding. He
though.
wants to change his mind now.
You could eat whatever you want though, because you know it's just gonna come out as diarrhea. You could just eat lots of cheese.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd eat a whole Hedgie's pizza every single day. 'Cause it's gonna be
you
diarrhea.
probably do.
I'm. This is not far from how I already live.
Diarrhea every day.
Diarrhea. Next question.
All right. Would you rather lose your taste or one of your eyes?
Taste. Actually, no.
Dude,
no,
you
no,
wanted
no,
to go.
No,
You wanted to
no.
go to 1 day a year. I could tell.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm sticking with
Lose
one.
your taste or lose an eye?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, if you lose your taste, like you literally can't nourish
You
yourself.
can't even taste.
No, I'm saying like you lose your desire to eat. Like when I had COVID, like I wasn't hungry at all just because there's no taste.
Yes, you'd be rich.
That is true.
Which would be
You'd be shredded.
I would be deficient. Well, actually, no, I would do taste because then I would just force myself supplements and not eat that much, and I would just like have a tone six pack and shit.
Exactly.
Thomas, you gonna fall asleep, man?
Yeah, I am actually.
You feel tired?
I'm dragging.
You gotta go to work still.
Yeah.
Pizza tires him out. He doesn't eat like that these days.
That's all carbs.
Dude, you got a lot of you got vascularity. It's like
It's
crazy.
all carbs.
Show him the one in
You're
your
getting
head.
yoked.
Show
Look
him
at all
the
those freaking veins in
show,
his legs.
show him the head one.
I saw it.
my.
You got a headache or what?
No, that's
I
just
usually
not
get that
what
vein too. So
Alright,
That's
so
called the
RFK.
Jimmy Neutron.
No, it's the RFK worm brain.
It's moving.
It's so gross.
Yeah, I think eyeball or taste. I don't know. I'm trying to think of when I had COVID as well. Taste did suck.
I didn't lose my taste.
Ever?
You
Your
just
life?
have one eye. I feel like your
Yeah.
depth perception would come back eventually.
Yeah.
No,
Gotta be-
it's impossible.
Let's call
Well,
up
you
Bomb
kinda-
Bizzle for shizzle my nizzle.
You kind of get used to it,
Mm-hmm.
or you compensate. Your body
Yeah,
compensates.
Mr. Bombeck
Yeah.
got used to it, so
Did he though?
P Diddy.
I
I
wonder
wonder
if he's
if-
still kicking.
I wonder if you get less headaches with just one.
What?
Okay.
Because the brightness or what? Yeah, I don't really get headaches either.
Everything's just mono vision. You don't have. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. I don't know. What are you guys doing? Chris is doing the losing the taste.
Yeah.
I like food too much. I still have an eye that's gonna work forever though. I think I'm losing the eye.
Dude, you could.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm doing taste.
TJ, you're not gonna choose the eye.
I would do it sleeping on the woods. $300 losing eye.
You're avoiding the question.
You can only
TJ.
watch porn with one eye. That'd be tough for you.
I think
That would be
I'd
half the
have to
amount
do
of visual.
taste as much as I love eating food. I'd
that's
do
why-
taste
that's
because if
what
I only have one eye, I'd be afraid I'd poke the other one out or something. I'd be blind.
So you only you don't have no
No, the
safe.
taste.
Yeah.
Just eat for nourishment.
And
Just
then, like Chris said,
damn,
you'd be
suck.
shredded. So.
Damn, so.
If you
You
just
said that.
Oh, well, I said it then.
That wouldn't be some
You
Chris
just need-
idea.
if you lose an eye, you can just win one Mr. Beast game show, and then you can get it back.
No,
Yeah,
that
I
was
could
just
just get a
cataracts.
He'll just install a new
I
one.
could just get a fake eye.
A glass eye.
No,
You're not getting a robot eye.
homie.
I would put a nicotine pouch under my eyelid of my dead eye.
What? She does have a
And then
fake eye.
spit.
I guess it doesn't work.
Leaking out my cheek.
Yeah, maybe I'll go taste.
So we're all going taste?
Can you get a fake eye that works? Probably not.
Gotta
Not these days.
attach to the
works.
nerve.
Not yet.
Just pop it in there, it becomes a regular eye.
Yeah.
Ask homie Western.
Dude, I love food so much though.
I know. I love food too much. I sit there and binge eat all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. You can tell by that gut.
I know.
You're
So-
getting last in the Murph with that gut.
So it would be a good addiction. It'd be a good way to beat your addiction, basically.
Yeah.
Dude, Culver's, yeah, how many? Like 4 burgers, 4 doubles?
Yeah, but it'd be so depressing. You can never. Everyone's. Hey, let's all go out to Culver's. Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, so like, what's your favorite food? You can never taste that again. Oh.
Holy
Chris-
I didn't-
Chris could never taste that.
That's
again.
Chris's
No,
favorite
no.
food.
I interrupted it. That was my bad. I didn't think I was going to keep going.
Chris will never be able to taste it.
Dude, Chris, we fucking suck at this fart game, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not bringing it.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Maybe it's the type of chair. No, Thomas has this chair. I should have did some Kegels.
Some Kegels.
Oh, man. That's pretty brutal.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, that one is... Still, we haven't had as good as that Thomas ones that one time because they were lingering for
Yeah.
10 minutes. No joke.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna name my first Asian
Chris
child.
missed it. Oh, it would have been perfect if Chris was just
Ding,
sitting
ding.
right there.
We gotta publish something on like how to perfect them. 'Cause every time I Google it, how to make them worse.
You're the only one that really has it down, though.
It's eggs
Well,
and
actually, Thomas
beans.
probably does too, but he just didn't do it. Whey
I don't.
protein.
Yeah, I don't pack in food though. These are just all.
Tony's,
mine are just all
Tony's out here
natural.
scooping beans with raw onion. Like a fucking psycho.
Mine are all
What the
natural.
fuck? Who eats a fucking raw onion?
I was-
He's like the Grinch.
He's like one of those guys from the movie Holes.
I was telling Chris,
God.
I was at Target, my eyes were just watering because my breath smelled so bad of onion.
You're just-
Oh man, my hair cutter yesterday was just the
Barber?
stankiest, stankiest breath possible. She's like
Ugh.
talking to me in my face, or she's cutting the front of my hair.
Ugh.
Jeez.
God. That's horrible.
Yeah,
Ugh.
smell like
Could
she
you
ate some-
date a hot chick with bad breath?
I
There
don't
you
know,
go.
dude.
Dated girl, a hot chick with bad breath.
Yep. She's an absolute 10 out of 10. Everything
She's
else.
got gingivitis.
Great personality. Slamming body.
I think I would.
With bad breath. With just pure.
Can you give her a piece of gum?
I mean, how close do you get? Is it the same room and it's bad, or it's like when you're kissing them and snuggling that it's horrible?
Just ass breath.
But like from how far away?
Like dog breath after they eat shit.
Because just turn them around the other way and you're good.
You gotta
Right?
fuck her like a dog.
Yeah.
Just never be able to kiss. Never be able to
Like throw up.
talk to face.
You're gonna throw up when you're kissing her, or how bad is it?
Either way, I guess I don't know.
This brings up a memory.
Let's hear it.
I dated a chick last year.
Yeah.
Well, not really dated, but I would see her.
Oh.
Whatever you want to call it. The chicken.
And it wasn't a chick.
The chicken. Yeah. No, but I don't know if she had.
A penis or a vagina?
Yeah. Don't know if she had bad breath or what, but I'm pretty sure it was her breath. It was horrible.
You don't know if it was her breath?
Because I feel like when I kissed her, I couldn't smell it, but like her whole bathroom would smell like it, and I could smell it like we were just talking.
Gross.
What?
Yeah.
Like out and about, or just in her house?
Just like in her house. So it made me wonder if it was just something in her bathroom.
Yeah, it was probably just
Or
like a
water.
clogged drain.
No, but then I could smell it sometimes when she was talking.
Maybe it was like her water smelled bad and then she's brushing her teeth with that water.
Or like washing her hair with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard
Is
to
that
say.
why you didn't date her? Because of breath? Or that smell?
Nah, she's just kind of too shy for me. I don't know.
If she just had nasty onion morning breath constantly.
I don't think I would.
But I think she.
Because you
might
want to
have
like get
gingivitis,
intimate and
so
like be
I
talking up
think-
close
yeah,
and laying in bed together.
Don't you have
Definitely.
if you have gingivitis, doesn't it smell really bad no matter what you do? Your breath.
Maybe.
Halitosis.
I don't know.
Well,
I
actually,
could,
no,
I could work
maybe.
around it.
I think I would
Yeah,
too.
like can you give them a piece of gum? Just fucking
It's,
tell them
it's
to chew
one
gum
thing
all
if they're super hot, but if they also have a great personality, you can hang out with them and have fun.
that doesn't really exist.
Well, in this scenario, it does.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
hypothetical.
So you can like sit
Ah.
across the room from each other and play video games all day, like
Fuck.
BJ does with his wife.
I wouldn't want that though. You
To not
never
be
get
able
a
to
Let's
escape.
go to the
sit
gym
next to
with
each other
them.
on the couch or anything because her breath smells so bad.
Yeah,
well,
true.
I mean, how close can you sit?
Yeah, it's like Dindo's breath.
Well, you
Imagine
gotta
that.
consider too any social things you
You
want to
can't
do.
watch TV.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna be
Nobody's gonna
embarrassing.
want to be around her either.
Yeah.
just imagine watching TV with Dindo. Just fucking. Oh,
I did.
yeah, and I got beef stew and Dindo breath in the same
Wait, so
night.
did you guys say yes or no?
I'm just still debating, kind of.
Okay, but you also gotta consider that like you're gonna be around.
So Cindy Sweeney
Stop interrupting me.
has the worst breath.
So like can't do anything social with her because like nobody's gonna want to hang out with her either.
True.
Yeah, but then you get her all to yourself.
Yeah, about your family functions or like stop bringing
Maybe
stink breath
maybe
around.
I
that-
take a hot piece of iron and stick it up in my nose and burn my
I was
my
thinking,
scent.
yeah, removing my olfactory
So,
senses.
yeah,
Yeah.
no sense.
Yeah. Removing my epidermis.
Give myself a lobotomy. And then she can follow me.
Jesus
Take
Christ.
care of
I will sew her mouth together.
Does it change if she's aware of it or if she's not?
Yeah,
Just
that's
cut her head off and put it in the basement.
Does she know her breath smells, or does
that's
she
what I
not?
was thinking because if
Oh.
she's super like depressed from it because he said no one can hang out with her, I wouldn't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? All the mental
What
side
if she
of it.
knows and she just doesn't care? She's over it.
And she won't take any gum or breath mints or
If she
anything.
act-
She can change it.
She literally doesn't care, but then but if no
She's
one's gonna
doing it on purpose.
Yeah, she's got an old piece of pork stuck between her teeth. And I like to keep it there.
But if she doesn't care but no one will hang out with her, she's just gonna be so obsessed with you because you're the only one that wants to hang out with her. It might fucking be annoying as
She'll
shit.
get clingy and then she
Yeah.
has bad breath and she's clinging on you.
And then you
breathing.
can't do your podcast and
And-
fart.
Right, and no matter what, even if she's fucking
And then
hot
she'll
as
break
hell.
up with you and date your friend.
True. Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't just to not be able to like stand up close and talk. And
I could do it.
I think I can
Power.
work around that. I think the
Probably
problem for me is the social aspect and bringing her around people and things like that.
The problem for me is the dealing with her mental instability. But you said she
In
doesn't
this
care.
hypothetical, she doesn't have
I
that.
like how we're all projecting our own problems into this girl, this mystery girl.
What? I'm mentally unstable. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think I'd do it because I wouldn't want her to make fun of my small penis. So it's a no deal for me.
No, I'm just saying, like, if she was so clingy and shit, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. So none of you guys are doing it?
I don't think I'm
Well,
doing
Chris,
it.
you said, or no, you said.
I'm trying to
So
figure
you're
out
saying
because of the
Sydney
social
Sweeney
aspect.
with bad breath, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's got a better personality. Than
Sweet
Sydney.
me.
Why is her fertile or what?
I don't know. I've never met her.
She has a really good personality.
Maybe she has bad breath. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you guys saw.
Can
that.
I give her gum?
Sure, it's not gonna make a difference though.
Oh fuck.
It's always stinky.
No matter what you do, it smells.
This would be different if it was during COVID when we have to wear masks, but
Yeah.
not like that.
I'm gonna say yes. I don't care about making out that much.
Yeah, exactly. Make out with her butt.
Jesus Christ.
Which happens to
That
smell
smells
great.
like roses. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm changing my mind. I'm doing that 100%. Hottest chick ever.
Yeah, you do
Fuck
everything but missionary. 69 from behind, off the balcony.
That's true, because people wouldn't care if she was hot, so they'd still hang out with her probably.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'd do it.
I don't think I could.
Yep. But you said
She
no
had
one's
bad-
gonna hang out with her, even if she's the hottest fucking chick ever.
You're
Well, I
gonna,
was
Tess, you're
wondering
gonna
if they
pass
were-
up on this, and then you're gonna go find an ugly girl who has even worse breath. This is a guaranteed good personality and hot.
True.
You're
You don't
getting
find that too often.
You're getting 2 out of 3.
Too greedy.
Those are the 3 things you look for: breath,
Yeah.
hot, personality.
Breath, breasts, and personality.
Breath, breasts, and butt.
Yeah.
3 B's.
Would it
Just-
change your answer
Tess,
if
would-
instead
would
of
you
instead of
change-
breath, it was just like one long tooth going down to her chin?
Would you change the bad breath for being butt ugly, or
No.
having a horrible personality?
No.
So you need all 3.
Okay, so what about this? What
It
if
doesn't
she's
have to be like great breath, but just not where I'm.
good breath, great personality? Kind of mid.
Now we're just like making a woman.
Yeah.
Build your own
Yeah.
woman.
I'm saying you'd rather take that,
Yep.
like half, like
yep,
kinda
over bad
average.
breath, because I can actually sit next to her without being repulsed.
You mutilate your nose, I think, to get around it. That's the easiest.
Yeah. Don't they make like things you can inhale that will like dull that sensation
Probably.
too?
Or the other thing is,
Well, let's get those for the pods. We'd have to
you just
someone
smell
else.
so
Yeah.
bad that
Smelling
people
smells
focus
are
on
fine.
you in public, and they don't even care.
You
about
make
your
yourself
bad
smell
breath.
worse.
Yeah, you just never shower. Don't put on deodorant. Don't wipe your butt.
Ugh.
Now there's 2 people nobody wants to hang out with.
Yeah. The hell? No, but she cares about that. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's
She has a
that's
great
her, that's her,
personality.
that's
She's
her,
India.
that's her deal breaker. You can't have bad breath.
Yeah.
Oh, your breath smells horrible. You sick fuck.
You guys saw the Sydney Sweeney bathwater?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
we
selling
sent that.
bars
in
of
the
soap.
chat, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I bought
that's
one.
right. No, you
I'm
didn't.
just
They're like
kidding.
5,000. No, there's only 5,000
Yeah,
being
there's
made.
probably no way I'm gonna get one.
No. How cool would that be though, to have a Sydney Sweeney bar in here?
So I wouldn't look at it like that. I would look at it like 1 of 5,000
Yeah.
type thing. But is that real? Like, how do they do that? How's there water in there?
Yeah, it could be a complete lie.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
lie just to sell bars of soap.
They probably will.
She wouldn't do that. Our queen.
She's loyal to me.
Yeah. Ooh, there's one coming, boys. It's a
Oh.
coming.
Heard it.
Thunder!
No, that was inside.
Oh, how about that? Great body, great personality, but she has bad gas.
Unless
Oh,
that's
no.
your fart, that one reeks.
Unless it's
You're passing it both ways.
mine. You don't even know,
Well, that was
TJ.
really bad. Holy shit.
Here we go. You guys smell that?
Yeah.
I told you I wanted to go toe to toe today.
He's producing.
Yay!
TJ's bringing his A game today.
What's up, Chris? Huh?
Egg game.
Just leaked out of there.
What were you gonna say? Bad farts?
Yeah. Bad, eternally bad gas. Something's wrong with her digestive
What if once a year she has explosive diarrhea?
Yeah.
In public.
I don't know. I think that's something you can get around to.
Alright, next
cares?
question.
Bad gas?
Yeah.
I feel like
'Cause
girls
then you
do
just-
have bad gas. They just hold it in a lot of times.
Especially like the vegan ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just go toe to toe with her. Eat nothing but beans. and-
Go ass to ass
Gas
with
her.
her.
Every night just having a fart battle.
Yeah.
Rub your assholes
I think
together.
that'd be fun, especially if you've got a good personality.
Yeah, true.
Judge ovening each
All right,
other.
your
Yeah.
turn. It's like playing chess.
There's no
Your
living
turn.
creature in your house.
Checkmate with that one.
There's dead insects from the fumes.
Just trying to go toe to toe, match each other with rancid farts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every guy's dream.
That's a lot of relationships.
Wait, so it's, bathwater, Sydney Sweeney. Would you guys buy it if you could? If
No.
it
I mean,
were
for
more?
how much?
It can't be that
I wouldn't
much.
even
It's just a
spend
bar of
$100
soap.
bucks.
Since when do they even make bars of soap anymore? Like,
They sell them in every
Still?
store. Yeah.
it's not all liquid nowadays.
No, that's all I use.
That's the
bar
new
soap.
craze
Really?
is cold pressed soap.
I don't use bars anymore. I only use liquid.
I've used them before. It's pretty
I
nice.
can't use.
You ever tried Suave? Suave? Is it Suave or Suave?
Suave.
I actually think it's pretty good for men.
I just feel like I waste a lot of the shower gel. I don't feel as clean as using a bar.
So
Yeah, the
that's
bar
true. So
soap
you
is
use
nice, but
like a rag then, or
It's more expensive. You use a rag?
like a washcloth?
I don't.
You lather up the
What, you
rags.
use your hand?
Rub it on, if you rub it on like your hair on your chest and shit, it creates more suds.
What?
Is that what you do?
I use a rag.
Like if you
I
have
don't have any
soap on your
chest
hands.
hair. I've
or
got
your
like
stomach?
4 little hairs.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing over there, man?
I'm slacking. I don't
Growing a
know.
mustache and that's
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah.
If I use my hands, I just rub it on my stomach. It creates tons of suds. And then I go everywhere.
My
Oh yeah, I'm
grandpa
hairy.
had a super hairy
Yeah.
chest, and our dad did too, but we got nothing.
Weird.
Yeah.
I would have thought
He
you
doesn't
were
have
hairy.
that hairy of a chest, does
Dad,
he?
when he was younger, he did.
I feel like my chest got
Doesn't-
a lot hairier.
I feel like your dad's the
It
kind of
used to
guy who has
be.
like really hairy shoulders
Yeah,
up here.
that was my grandpa. My grandpa
Yeah.
had the big poofs of shit.
Yeah, the afros. The
Oh,
white
yeah,
afros.
those are those are gross. Didn't you used to have that though?
I've got like
Did you used to
I've
have
got
that?
like a handful of long hairs on my shoulders. Yeah.
Just
Oh, not a
long,
big-
long black hair.
Pretty
Not a big
much.
yeah, I get those. I have them right now.
Yeah.
But like, I thought you had like a big patch.
Oh no. I got
Okay.
patches around my nipples.
Oh,
You have the
yeah,
nipple
that's
patches.
normal though.
Yeah, I get the long nipple hair.
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought you had a hairy stomach.
I
For
thought you had a hairy stomach.
You used to have a hairy
No.
stomach.
There's nothing.
Look at all that haggis.
Keep that shade.
Yeah.
True. Jeez, are you pregnant or is your wife?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yeah, I feel like I got a lot hairier. I never
Yeah.
used to have hair like this up here, especially.
You don't have any around your nipples though?
Yeah, I do. Look.
Barely.
Yeah, I do. I have hairy nipples.
But I have it on my shoulders, like the little,
Yeah.
like you were just talking, the strings. That
Check
It's-
this out.
Yeah, check
it
this
seems
bush
like
out.
these hairs seem like they come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden they're just there, and why are they so straggly and weird? Aren't they a lot of times like straggly, like really weird shapes?
Yeah.
Like why though? How is that a thing?
I don't know.
They're like super dark.
They're pubes.
They're different than like your hair on your arms.
Yeah.
Because they're not like
You're becoming a man,
fine
TJ.
or whatever. No, I've had those for a while.
He's going through changes.
It just doesn't make sense how you
No.
have just random hairs up here and they're like you can pull them out easy too. Like
Yeah.
what is that?
You're a
I
freak.
don't know.
You're a man when you get hair on your
Yeah.
toe knuckles.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to any of us except you.
No,
You might be
just
sick.
said it does. Toe knuckles? I think I have hair on my toe knuckles.
Oh yeah.
Tony does. He's got hairy feet.
Yeah, Chris, you got no hair on your feet.
I do. Feel it.
It's
I mean, it's
blonde.
really thin and
Feel
wispy.
that.
It's blonde,
Look at-
that's why.
Yeah,
Ooga
Tony has.
booga.
Huh?
See, you have hairy legs. How do you not have hairy stomach and
I
chest?
don't know.
What were you thinking?
It all
I'm not a
goes to my
fucking
legs.
man yet.
Yeah. All right, you guys wanted more like less.
Yeah,
Dicks,
we want more.
Less dicks and
Feed me.
more boobs. So
What?
would you rather?
Less dicks and more boobs. Let's go.
Would you rather have a girl with 1 giant boob or 3 boobs?
3 boobs.
3.
Yeah.
So are the 3 boobs chicks? Is that actually real? Because there's like Instagram people with those.
I don't know if that's fake or real. It's got to be fake, right?
You get implants though, couldn't you? That would be 3.
That's what I'm saying. So
I hate
You're
fake
not
boobs,
born
though.
that way.
Guys can have extra nipples.
Yeah.
So in
I swear I
theory,
saw-
could you have third if a girl had an extra nipple? Because like
Yeah,
guys will
yeah,
have an
yeah.
extra nipple like growing from their rib cage.
Yeah.
So in
What?
theory, would there be breast tissue growing out of your extra nipple?
I don't think that was fake. I think that chick was real.
Yeah, there's a chick that I think is real as well.
Yeah.
There's
It's a
woman
natural.
It's
With, there's
real.
a
She's
woman
known.
with 2 vaginas.
I saw it on Pornhub
Yeah.
Of course he does, Chris.
a long time ago.
Does she does porn, or someone just posted the picture there?
Probably
not
her
sure.
just in a bikini.
I think it was a
flopping them
video,
around. I've seen someone on Instagram with 3 of them, and there's no way that's AI. So unless that's fake.
I mean, that picture. I feel like that picture's been around for forever.
No, these are videos, and she has videos and everything.
Oh, really?
Anyways,
I
3
think-
boobs. 3 boobs.
That's better than 1 giant boob.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
You can titty
a
fuck 2 different
cyclops.
ways.
Yeah.
Cyclop titty girl.
Just the symmetry alone.
I mean symmetry
Oh.
of 3 versus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you already have 2 on the side, then just next.
How do you
one.
motorboat them then, though?
How about this? 3 or 4? Which one's better?
4.
Double.
4
A
boobs.
double set on each
That's
side.
fucking 10. The
4
more you got, the
boobs.
better. The more
Just
the
like
better.
a dog running down the stomach.
Just getting oily sliding up and down
3
your
or
body.
4. Jeez.
4.
Yeah, but if you're doing 4, then they're smaller.
Yeah, so
They're
you
gonna
can
keep
get 2
getting
in each
smaller
hand.
as you get more. Yeah.
If you got
How
3, then you
small,
got
small?
a odd
I don't know.
number.
However you can fit 2, like.
Oh, just like that to be on the chest still?
Yeah.
I guess
What?
3.
Chris, where do you want
Yeah,
them?
they're hanging out over here
I don't know if
floating.
they're like going down or like kind of like going around the body. Or...
Would you rather have them side by side or running down, one on top of another?
No, side by side.
Yeah, side by side. I like to ride that side by side.
Or one on top of the other.
Stacked out.
Stacked.
She's
She's
4.
Look at her.
right
She's
now.
Like an ice
stacked.
cream. Like an ice cream cone.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop.
Uh,
All right, 3.
you're going 3?
3
Over
versus
4?
4?
Yeah, they get smaller at 4, and then they're going to be like, to fill a whole chest, it's going to be tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What if she's really wide?
Yeah.
And,
I think I'd do 4 because I'd feel bad for that middle one that gets left out. It's
That's what I'm saying.
unpaired.
You can grab 2 in each hand.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Grab the 2 and then
you
try
suck
to get
on the middle one, go,
Oh, that's true. You go like this.
yeah.
That's a good point, dude. Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking
Yeah, but
about it.
if you have 4, you've still got that nice middle split.
Yeah,
You
and
put your
then
dick
with
Go right down
4,
the middle, yeah.
with 4 you get the feet involved.
But with
too.
2, with 3, I mean, you can fuck her both
With
tits
2.
here, or fuck her both tits here, you know? So you
Yeah,
can
but with
still-
4, you've got the third option down the middle, too. You can do the lefts, the rights, or right down the middle.
How do you choose which one to suck, though? So Chris had a point with 3. You know what I mean?
You always
Obviously,
suck the middle one.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta pay attention to all of them eventually, you know? You don't need to exclusively
So a
only
lot
suck the
more
middle
work
one.
with 4.
Just imagine if that was like the norm.
That's
3.
not
Three.
work, Tony.
Yeah, and we were talking about what if we had 2. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird to think about, though?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Like if the norm was 3 and we were like, what if a chick had 2? You gotta put a light bulb above my head for that one.
Man, somewhere in a parallel universe.
I think I'm doing 3. That was a good point, Chris. I gotta give it to you.
No, I'm sticking with
That
4.
I'm never gonna make fun of you for the golf ball diving again.
I don't believe you, but I appreciate that.
I think I'm going 4 for symmetry's sake.
Yeah.
Chris, you can't believe me.
Because you
I'm
don't
going
like
3, dude.
when
3
when
for
they
sure.
just each
Yeah.
flop down to the side. What are they doing when she's laying on her back? What's that middle one doing? Flopping down
It's
on her
looking
face?
straight at you.
Dude, that's the beauty of it. It can
Is
go
it?
either way, you know?
Sure.
Which side is it gonna flop to today?
This way.
I just really like the be able to squeeze 2 and still got 1, so you can pinch 2.
Yeah, but
You can do
with
that with
4, with 4, you're pinching 2 and sucking 2.
How you pinch?
Or you're motorboating
yeah,
the
you're
ones in the
pinching
middle.
2 and motorboating 2.
Yeah.
But they're going to be smaller.
You're motorboating 2, yeah. You're pinching 2. So what are you doing?
No, I'm saying you pinch the outside 2.
There you go. Like, what?
I don't know.
The 3 just sounds. That's a hat trick.
How about the entire front of her body is covered in boobs? B-cup boobs. Just sliding
Yeah, I'm going
around.
3 because also they get smaller at 4, and then they're like baseballs. Then they're just
Yeah.
getting too small.
Too small.
I'm doing 3.
I'm going 4.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 4. We got to get some girls in here at some point.
No. Chris is doing 3.
Because I wonder what a girl would say if you asked. Would you rather have...
They would say 0, or probably say 1 because it'd probably be easier on their
Yeah.
back, right in the middle.
Well, no, if it weighs the same.
Right in the middle, though. Would that 1 be right in the middle?
I mean, it's still... Yeah, I mean, it's not a tiny one. I'm thinking a giant uniboob.
It'd probably still easier. It'd be more. I guess they have 2, but they're usually not the same.
Take both of the masses and put them together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But boobs
Like one
usually aren't
big D or
exactly the
F
same,
tit.
right?
Yeah,
one
that's
F
true.
tit for 1.
Mm-hmm.
2 D's. 3
C's,
C's. 4
4
B's.
B's,
We got to pull up the conversion scale.
5 A's.
4 B's wouldn't be bad, but I think I'll still do C's. 3
3
C's.
C's?
Yep.
Versus 2 Ds or 1 F, you're saying?
Or 4 B's.
Yeah.
That's what I had in school. 4 B's, 3 D's, 1 F.
One giant F cup.
Yeah, 3. I don't know. I just really like the idea of pinching 2 and plowing 1 right in your mouth.
Yeah.
Got that nipple between your teeth. Just it's like
Hard as little rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Two like standard tits and 1 torpedo nipple in the middle. And just
Yeah.
fucking get the whole
The
thing
ski
in your mouth.
slope in the middle. All 3 of them are different, too.
Oh,
You got
like,
one
no,
s-
you can't change it. No.
The
Hell no.
The middle one's a saggy grandma.
Yeah.
It's so it's like yeah, you slow trying to get that one.
It's 2 regular ones, and the other one is just smushed in there hanging.
Oh, you're not changing
imagine
it.
It
They're all
looks
the
like a
same.
deflated balloon hanging there.
Grabbing the middle one and whacking her in the face with it.
Because you got to think the third one's also going to probably create stability here, you know, for the other 2.
How would that
They're-
create stability?
If they're like, you know how some girls their boobs don't actually
Boobs?
split, they're kind of joined at the center. Have you ever seen that before? You know what I'm saying?
And some
I think
aren't,
so.
though.
They
So
don't
the
have
third
gap.
one, the the one in the middle is holding the other two, so maybe
so it
they're
looks
not.
like a butt cheek in the middle because they're like almost connected.
Yeah, so now you got two sets of ass cheek, or you got the one in the middle is providing a cheek for both butts. You know. What
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
with 4, then that'd be
yeah,
just
but,
as much.
Instead of
Yes.
nipples, it's actually assholes.
yeah, but with 4 again, then how you got the
They'll-
stability in the middle again? They're all connected.
Into one big one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still going 3. I just like that idea a lot. Too much.
Oh.
I gotta go, guys.
I gotta pee again.
No one chose 1. I think that's the.
Yeah.
Well, it was 1 or 3 was the original question, right? Not
Yeah.
4.
TJ, just imagine one giant one for you to suck on the.
So what? I'm just.
You lose what you can do with it, though.
What do you mean?
Like, you can't put your dick
Chris
between
is
two
so
tits.
scientific. Well,
Actually, light bulb.
he's thinking he can't fuck it.
I can't titty fuck.
Drill a
one
little
tit.
hole.
Oh, God.
Bore a hole.
Yeah, and also, yeah. Oh, but if you had 4, you could go boom, boom, boom. You
That's
got
what I'm
3
saying.
Like,
different-
with 3, you can
You've
do
got
side
3
and side.
options.
You still have
You
2.
can go
you
boom,
still have 2
boom,
slots.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 4 you would have 3 slots to bang instead of 2 though.
Yep.
3 you got boom, boom, and 4 you got boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but you get 2, which is already great, and then you can suck the middle titty while holding the other 2.
Yeah, but you can hold 2, and then you've got 2 to choose from to suck it.
But they're smaller.
That's the whole.
Slightly
That's
smaller.
the whole thing for you, the smaller part. Yeah.
I just feel like it look better with 3.
I also think that, but
I don't.
I think 4 would look kind of weird.
I think
think
the middle
3
one
would
always
look like-
looks weird because it's getting crushed. It's not going to be
You
perfectly
mean
crushed.
squished together in a milky explosion?
The picture that I'm thinking of that I've seen is
you're
the,
picturing.
it's the girl in like the lime green or neon green swimsuit, you know?
Oh, from Total Recall?
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of?
Might be. There's a 3.
This is all hypothetical. They're all perfect. I thought is what we were going by. All the
Oh, is that-
boobs are all perfect.
Look up Total
Right?
Recall 3 boobs.
Yeah, they're whatever you want them to look like. So 3 different
Whatever
boobs.
your preference is. Yeah. It's not one granny tit. You can't change it on us. Well, you guys chose 3, but now the granny tit is the middle one.
But they're man tits.
Yeah.
The 2
They're
outside
all
ones are
hairy.
man tits, and the middle one's a granny tit.
Hairy ass areolas.
Oh, dang, this is perfect.
Areola!
Is that on?
Oh, gay porn. I see. I've never seen
There's
this.
3.
You're not wearing. You said green, didn't you?
Well, no, that's not the one I was
That's the
thinking
one
of.
from Total Recall, though.
See, that's obviously fake. eBay. You can buy this picture for $1.50. Wow.
That's pretty good, though. 3?
See? Are you getting convinced yet?
4 would
I
just
mean,
look
now
like,
let's look up
4 would look
4.
like a mutation.
There's
3
no
is
way.
like just a good
See, we need
mutation.
AI for this.
Yeah.
It could automatically make you one. Women.
The woman with 4 breasts, Smithsonian
Let's go to
Institute.
images.
No, it's old.
Dude, it can't be nudes. We can't show that.
Well, there's stacked on top. Everyone's doing them stacked.
Everyone's
love a
doing
woman
stack
stacked.
nowadays.
Yeah, maybe. I guess you can't fit 4 across.
They'd have to be tiny.
Here's-
Whoa, what's that?
This is 3.
Dude, that looks kind of real.
Yeah, but see how the middle one's smaller? There's
see
2 big
that.
ones and the middle one
Well,
sucks.
in our hypothetical, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
In our magic world, this
So
is
if you got
very-
4, they're piled on top of each other.
Yeah.
a wide woman.
It would
But
have to
this
be
is
wide.
hypothetical, boys. We're just going 4 across.
I
4
mean,
across,
okay.
4 down.
That's a good bingo.
Say 3 boobs,
That's a good
green
bingo.
swimming suit. A green bra.
Right.
I don't know what I was picturing.
That chick's got to be real. There's 2 pictures in a row of her. There's another one of her. Oh,
This
that
one?
looks fake.
Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. It's not green. That's the one I always see.
Hmm.
So it's the
Yes.
same person, yeah.
Yeah,
Meet
yeah.
the 3-boobed woman.
But did she have implants? Are those fake?
Jasmine Tri-Devil. That's her name.
But did she have those implanted?
Look at her lazy eye.
Yeah.
That was the
Being
cost.
born with 3 nipples.
Would you rather have 3
Three
boobs
nipples.
but a lazy eye? She chose the 3 boobs.
I got it because I wanted to make myself unattractive to men. So
She got it, and she tried to make it bad.
so it's fake.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, though, the 3 nipples.
Lame. It's fake. That's stupid.
Just kidding.
I mean, I've got worse on my computer. I've got that gay porn that I Photoshopped you and TJ into.
It
That's
says
true.
cranberries on there. What was that?
One of the shorts that I made was about cranberries.
Or were you pounding a thing of cranberries? Took a video.
Thing of Karen berries?
Cranberries. Can't talk.
After she's out in the garden getting Karen berries.
He roughly cut the top of the tin can and then he was banging the
Yeah.
cranberry.
Some smut.
I need to get the farts going here. Come on.
I'm trying to like move around so I can bring them.
Would you rather eat Sydney Sweeney's poop or Chris's cum, TJ?
Jesus Christ. There you go. Why me?
Just keep going.
I'm curious. I was wondering.
C-D-E-F-G. Sydney Sweeney's poop or Chris's cummies?
Yep.
And it's just like one load, Chris?
It's an equivalent amount.
What? So
Like the
if Sydney
weight of-
Sweeney poops a 14-incher, then what?
Then you
drink
got
a
14
milkshake.
inches of Chris.
A
You'll be
milkshake?
here a long time.
Chris is unloading.
Disgusting.
Whoa!
From a day of edging for like 6 hours.
Yeah,
Ooh. Sydney Sweeney's poop.
really.
Now, if it was just one little load of Chris's, that's like a little cum shot. He doesn't shoot much.
I would drink all of your cum over poop any day.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. You're lying.
$300.
Yeah.
In the woods.
You're taking a log or a full thing of TJ's.
No, you're not.
I'm not doing anything with shit. That's disgusting.
Really? Even if it's Sydney Sweeney's.
So you'll
So
throw
it
your
does
whole
not
manhood.
matter.
You're gonna throw your whole manhood and say you're just.
What
gay.
if she's
No.
like, she's on a bed of roses and you're in a bed and she's like, open up, Chris. Here we go.
She's
And
not
you-
even like
and
that
she's sucking
attractive
it
as
up.
far as celebrities
She's
go.
sucking
Okay,
it
well,
up
who's your
while you're-
favorite?
I don't know.
Lisa Ann.
No. Either way, it doesn't matter how hot she is. I'm not eating their poop.
So you'd rather drink my cum
I mean,
on camera?
Chicks drink cum all the time and they get through it. Nobody's eating poop online. Not the sites I go to.
Wait, did you even ask him, or did he just start saying he's gonna drink my cum?
Yeah, he interrupted us to say that. Was Chris here the time we were talking about the countries?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I don't think.
Were you
he
here
was.
for that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Where,
dang.
yeah, because it was Beach. Because he had
Yeah.
a drink, or I had a Oreo shake thing.
Yeah,
right
the
there.
Burger King cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to ask you because you skipped that one.
Ooh, baby boy! Right in the
Oh my
mic.
God, I'm gonna shit. Oh, you are in trouble.
So is Tony.
You are in trouble.
Holy cow.
I got the recipe. Let's go. Oh my God.
That smells like hockey fart.
Holy cow.
You smell it over there?
That smells like Easter.
Dude, that is brutal.
Easter morning.
Easter morning.
Yeah, but I'd rather eat shit, even though that's what comes out of people's assholes.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
I got it, boys. I figured it out. Let's go.
It's voluminous.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
filling the room.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Uh,
At least it's a little
Good job,
mild.
I'm standing up, or I'm holding to my word, you know? I
So
said I
when-
was going to perform
You're
today.
rising
What
to
was
the
it?
occasion.
6 McDonald's burritos.
4 and a frappe.
Okay.
And then a couple high noons. I think that's what's doing it. I don't know, though.
I think the pizza's setting you guys off now.
Yeah.
It couldn't be that fast.
How long
could
does it? Yeah, how long does it take to digest stuff?
I think it's the high noons.
I think like 4 hours.
But that cheese
It also
starts,
depends
like,
how much
fermenting.
you eat.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think McDonald's would do that for me. It just takes a while. Usually we're already probably done by the. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like
I ate
next day.
McDonald's like 6-7 hours ago.
Yeah. So you got to figure out the speed of all these and layer them up
Yeah.
so they're all hitting at the same time.
You're just
gotta
telling
get-
me when to do
get
it.
in
Let
the
me gas
lab.
you out.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta get in the lab.
Yeah.
Because
Run
usually
some
I eat like
equations.
right when I get here, so by the time I leave, then they're brewing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Sydney Sweeney's shit is gonna smell even worse than that, and you're just gonna eat it.
I don't know.
Dude, I am not gonna drink a thing of your cum. There's no chance.
You'd rather eat shit.
out of, yeah.
It doesn't matter what it's out of.
He'd eat it off a plate, but not out of a cup.
I mean, so you'd rather drink a cup of my cum?
Dude, I could drink it quick and I'd be done.
I
Poop,
could
you
eat-
gotta like.
Yeah, that's true. That's what Beach was saying, right? Was
What?
Beach saying he'd drink cum, or?
He said he would until he figured out that it was going to be different shades of yellow
Yeah,
and
man.
white.
Yeah, because
And then he said no.
and I said the texture thing, all different thick.
Yeah,
and
you get a thick bit in the
thick
straw.
and thin. It's like swallowing a fucking oyster.
Yeah.
Gross.
You're still doing it though.
You can still swallow it quick.
You're not gonna be able to chug it. There's no way. That's gonna be. You're gonna gag, dude.
I'd have to.
Eating-
It's the only way.
Eating poop though, that was a lot of poop you'd be eating.
So you're drinking Chris's cum instead.
Of Sydney Sweeney's poop.
Yeah.
If it's equivalent amounts. Yeah.
You're drinking Chris's cum. Wow.
Because you can
What's that,
drink it a
dude?
lot faster than you can.
Eat shit,
Eat
just
that,
like he's
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Just done and it's over with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
You can
you
chase it with
slam
something.
But you're losing your manhood.
And then me and Chris are a little
Kinda.
bit closer.
Yeah.
And maybe Chris wants to
True.
have some of mine later to even things out.
It balances out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just start eating each other's shit anyways. Who knows?
Yeah.
Boys, they are brewing in there. You guys are in trouble.
Next
I don't-
question.
So yeah, I don't know. What are you doing, Thomas? Eating shit or eating cum?
Wow. They just sound so awful coming from you.
We got to make sure we ask everyone here.
I think I might have to drink cum.
Yeah.
Jeez, you guys are a bunch of gays, huh?
You're eating poop out of a butt.
A hot chick. Though.
Yeah.
What are you gonna ever get
That
from
is-
Sydney Sweeney?
That is
Bathwater.
different.
Yeah, bathwater.
How about if it's live streamed? You're gonna let.
So then what? Chris is just exploding loads into my mouth live on camera.
No, it's just you in the cup versus Sydney dropping one in your mouth.
Oh jeez.
And it hits and it flops over into your face too.
You gotta
It's
look
not
up
even
extra.
clean in there.
No, it's like Scooby Doo. It just perfectly.
Yeah, like a sword, like
You
people
see
that
the
swallow
shape of
swords.
it.
Yeah.
It goes sideways down. Oh.
Yeah, and then it hits in your belly. Boom.
And then you should immediately.
Jeez, you guys are gonna make me change my mind here.
The other thing too is you want poop burps or cum burps.
I don't know.
Either way, it's an
Yeah.
hell of a day.
Damn.
I think I can't, especially Chris's cum. I can't swallow that.
It tastes great.
No.
And you
I
have,
don't want to waste your kids.
and you have to blow
That's fair.
bubbles with it before you swallow.
Yeah.
You're chewing it like gum.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what I
chew up
mean.
that
You're
thick
gonna
part.
do all different shades.
Oh.
What if there's a couple green-looking ones in there? You're
Yeah, what if you
drinking that?
sneeze and it comes out your nose?
That'd be pretty gross. But what if you sneeze and shit comes out of your nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's Sydney Sweeney, so who cares?
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot shit.
What if she had like Mexican the night before?
Well, what are
Yeah.
you guys gonna think of while you're trying to get yourself through it?
I'm not thinking at all. I'm just doing.
No.
I mean, with Sydney Sweeney, it's like,
He's gotta add the sweetie part.
yeah,
Uh,
we're not on a first name basis just yet, I don't think. Even though we've done all this wild stuff together.
right.
I don't know. You could try to make it romantic and get into it. Because there's people that I'm sure would pay for that.
To eat her shit
To have her take a dump on you, yeah.
in your mouth, not on you.
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah.
way different.
And she'll pay
But
you
still.
nothing but take all the money.
Yeah.
But don't you think, especially with us shit, it's probably gonna, if you're it's obviously like a snake shape, right?
Okay.
You could do that like a hot dog and just, you're done. Not even chew.
No.
I'm not Scooby Doo, so no, I can't do that.
Well, like Joey Chestnut and them do it, right? There's probably some sort of training you could do.
Yeah, dip it in
Oh.
water.
You can maybe mix it in water and chug it.
Could you freeze it? Would it be easier if you just freeze it?
No, because then you have to chew it up.
Yeah, then you're eating ice cream. Chocolate ice
Ass cream.
Yeah, if you freeze it and you
Ass
just cut it
cream.
into little nuggets.
Ass cream. Ass
I mean, if
cream.
you
Swallow
can, if
10
you
little
can do
nuggets.
stuff with it, then freeze Chris's cum and swallow that. You
Ass
won't
cream.
taste it.
Oh, you're going because no taste then.
If you can blend it up and put it in all this stuff,
No,
then
I was saying you just freeze the log, cut it
Yeah,
into
you just
little
gotta
tiny
eat
Whopper
it
things.
natural, just natural.
You just swallow it like
he's walking around. Yeah.
You're swallowing it like a
I
pill.
want a Whopper.
Flick it up.
And they're melting in his pocket.
Those milk duds?
Yeah. I'm not gonna like do stuff with it. Oh, let's freeze it and let's do this.
Yeah, you
Dip
don't
it
wanna
in
savor
chocolate
it?
and-
Chewing the shit is what would get me.
That's what I was saying. You could just swallow
Well,
it
that's
quick.
why I'm saying you freeze it. So you just swallow it like a pill.
Even if you floss, you still have it stuck in your teeth.
I don't have to drink your cum, though.
Yes, you do.
Again.
All right, next question.
So
All right.
how did I fart and that one doesn't sing? That doesn't make any sense.
You can bang Sydney Sweeney, but after you have to drink all the fluids, so all her fluids and yours.
Nope.
Oh, so you're coming in her?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's it's like from Jackass where it all collects into that cup.
That's so disgusting. No.
You wouldn't do that?
No.
Oh, so you don't get to bang her if you don't do that?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want with her, but after the fact, you have to drink all those fluids that drained out.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
You gonna
Yeah.
drink your own cum?
So you're drinking your
Yeah,
cum,
yeah.
fuck.
You know, if you're sweating off your ball sack and it drips down, you're slamming that at the end.
That's not the worst thing. Out of all that you're gonna be drinking.
What's the
I'm
worst
just saying.
then?
Your cum?
Oh.
You have to bang Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, Chris. So you're not drinking your own cum, but
In
you'll
this
drink
situa-
mine.
In this situation, right.
What?
When I
Chris-
force shit or cum, I'm
Chris
gonna drink
does
cum.
not get high on his own supply.
Some potent stuff, man. Thomas?
I think I would.
I think I would. I mean,
drink my own cum though.
yeah, but it's not. They're not separate. It's all mixed together. So you got a big thing of her liquid.
So then you got all these different combinations again, though.
Yeah,
all
but
these
still.
different liquids and solids and fucking
Because
green, yellow, white.
because you couldn't feel good about fucking her afterwards because you're gonna be just thinking about how you drank your own cum.
Nah.
I don't know.
30
you might be on
minutes.
such
I
a
think
body
you're,
high.
Yeah, you're in the moment.
Yeah, 30
Yeah,
minutes of a
whatever.
good time for a quick slam of some liquids.
You're in the moment. You just
That
grab
mostly
And
it.
tastes
Sydney
like
Sweeney's probably not a hoe either. She probably doesn't bang a lot of guys.
Yeah, but for
so
TJ,
she's-
TJ, for you, that's
She's
like 1
only
minute
ever
of a
had
good
sex
time.
with me.
One what?
That's like 1 minute of a good time that you have to drink your own cum.
I'm not coming in a minute, dude.
2 minutes, then.
He said 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna stretch it out.
You're gonna stretch her out?
That's
Yeah.
gonna be my 6th time of the day, so I won't be.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
that's
plus it's a
true.
small
that's true.
liquid.
Yeah, if you have like barely any cum in you,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
I'm
Okay, I'll do
changing
it.
yet,
Yep.
bro.
You doing it then?
Yep, I'll cum like 6 times beforehand.
Okay, and then you accidentally have diarrhea on the bed, so you drink that too.
All fluid, yeah.
No. That's your
Yeah,
your
you're
one
s-
time a year.
I
you
should have
have
done that
diarrhea.
100,
Your
yeah.
6th or 7th shot is hardly anything.
Yeah.
And it's not thick usually.
Exactly,
so
then you're all
perfect.
drinking all hers, plus a little of your sweat. But
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just your sweat.
I think it's
I
worth
drank
it.
plenty of my sweat doing it at the fucking Stone place.
Yeah.
Working there.
All right.
That was easy.
Think so? And did everyone say yeah?
Yeah.
Once-
Chris changed his mind.
Yeah.
Did you say yeah?
Yeah. That's an
Oh,
easy yeah.
oh,
Oh yeah.
you probably have answers for all of these when you think of them.
I try not to think of them because that kind of ruins it. We just did that one. I had another Sydney Sweeney one. Let's do that one. No, let's do this one. Okay. An old woman comes to your door and asks for you to have sex with her. Do you do it?
No.
That's
You
the
know?
whole thing?
Yeah.
Why not?
So you are doing it?
Well, there's another part to it I can
There
tell.
it is. There it is.
Because Chris can probably fucking reading
I didn't
it.
read it.
Chris.
I took this
Because
far
he
away
said,
from
"Are
it.
you? So you are doing it?" Because he wants to add on. I know you, Tony.
That's what he said.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so an old woman comes up and knocks on your door and says, "Excuse me, sir, could you clean my pipes?"
What's the last part of it?
Well, you
No.
gotta
No?
you gotta say yes or no.
No.
You don't get to know yet.
She's like old, like 90 or what?
She's just some old hag, yeah. Maybe you can tell she used to be hot.
She's Sydney Sweeney at 75.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas, would you?
Sure.
Clean my
Okay.
pipes.
Chris, are
We're doing
you?
this together.
Chris isn't doing it?
No.
We're gonna
Okay.
tag teamer.
Okay, you gotta do it
You
together.
gotta drink each other's cum and eat her shit.
Well, fish for golf balls.
Okay, so here it is. It turns out she is Sydney Sweeney in disguise, and she would have blown you for an eternity. So,
Damn
Chris,
it.
you lost out.
Let's go. We got that one.
Dude.
Nice.
Chris,
GG, guys.
you gotta learn to be generous
She would have blown you what forever?
for eternity. Yeah,
Wow.
for the rest of
Didn't
time.
I'm
even-
so grateful.
She
Yeah.
wanted her pipe cleaned right
She
there.
was
huh?
she was trying to find a good, honest man, and she found two of them.
However, by blowing by eternity means she'll never stop, so your dick is just gonna be rubbed away until it's nothing.
She probably has no teeth anyway by then, so.
They
No,
fell
she
out.
turns back into young Sydney Sweeney.
She
Oh,
was
wow.
acting.
Well,
Yeah.
this is an awesome.
Yeah, she was acting.
Well, we had a great choice. That was the
Yep.
best choice of our life.
See,
Chris.
it pays to be nice, Chris.
I guess so. Next
And
old
to
lady
take a
that
chance.
comes to my door.
Karma.
You gotta take a chance.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're not Sydney Sweeney in disguise, are you?
I don't know.
Yeah, TJ, that old black woman
I
that
was
tried
just
having sex
thinking-
with you.
She didn't have to try to have sex with me.
Well, what was she doing then?
She just came up to me and said I had nice guns. Nice guns you got there. Maybe she said it a little differently, so.
And what did you do? You assumed it wasn't Sydney Sweeney and you walked away?
He called
Yeah, I
the
think-
police and locked
So
his
I was
door.
gonna say, next time that happens, if that happens again, are you Sydney Sweeney in disguise?
Yeah, you never know.
Here's what would happen if you had 3 boobs, man.
I'll grab these two.
Yeah. In your 75 years, have you ever went scuba diving for golf balls? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's trying to do, but I think what my reaction was like, 'cause I didn't really, I wasn't sure I totally heard her right, or I wasn't really paying attention, trying to get out of there, and then I'm like, haha, thanks. That's all I said.
Oh, thanks.
I should have said something like, well, "You're not too bad yourself," or something crazy like that. But
Nice
I didn't.
tits.
So what? You just got
That's a
all
nice-
embarrassed
nice
and walked
toes.
away?
No, I just laughed like, haha, thanks. I'm trying to get on with my day. I can't stay there and talk.
Yeah, you work at Amazon.
You didn't flex for her?
No.
Yeah,
But then
that's
I
what you
thought of
should've
that too. You want to touch them or something like that? That's probably what I should have said, but
Welcome to the gun show.
maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that when I'm working. So I don't
Who
know.
cares?
I go there every day too, so I'm bound to see her again at some point.
Well, there you go. Come up with a good comeback.
It's from lifting all these boxes.
Go up to her when she's like creeping behind her and be like, "You want to feel them?"
Yeah. Remember me?
Yeah. She's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Poking on the shoulder. Excuse me.
Hey, do you still want to have sex with me? She's with her old husband, her
Exactly.
grandchildren,
Yeah, exactly.
loading them up into their car seats.
Turns out it's not even her, it's just another black lady. He just doesn't know.
Completely different city.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Check it out!
Kiss the ring, bitch.
It was just like really unexpected, and then I looked at her and realized, dang, she's like serious. She's kind of flirting with like this. It wasn't just like some barely can walk granny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be a lot different. She was just like, maybe she wasn't even that old, but
They all look the same, right?
she's probably 60s or 70s. But I'm saying, like, when you think of grandma, usually you're like, oh, hey, Sonny, you
Yeah.
got some nice guns.
Oh,
But
hey,
she was
Sydney.
she was like beautified. Obviously wears makeup and stuff still.
So why are you calling her a grandma?
Look, 'cause to be there, it's an old person poem. To be there, you gotta be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
so
Okay.
like 55 and up.
Yeah.
But she's
That's different.
got to be a little older than 55. Just like it's
56.
No,
text.
isn't it 65 and up?
No, there's 55
Yeah,
and
it's
up.
55. That's
I don't know what
right.
this specific place is, but and maybe she only just works there too. But I know she's at least 60. There's no way she's not. So
This chick was probably like 25.
Yeah.
no way.
25-year-old blonde white chick.
And I'm just seeing things.
Sorry, I'm not into elderly black women.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
What?
Yeah, I like chuckled and said thanks and just got out of there. Yeah. I was like,
and then he ran out.
See you next time.
yeah. Gotta get my Amazon yan.
Well, TJ, let's say you do go back and you're not on the clock.
Why would I go back?
I don't know. You're in the neighborhood.
I'm trying to find her.
Yeah, you're in the neighborhood. You're just walking around. You just came from the gym, and there she is with her blouse hanging open outside of her door.
Her
You
third
go in?
nipple showing.
Do you go in, TJ?
Oh God! I just came back from the gym.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
you're
pumped up.
nice and pumped, and she says, "Hey, it's you again. You're not working. You want to come in?
Yeah, I'm sending it.
Are you?"
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't you guys? I guess not.
I've never seen her.
Hypothetically.
I've never seen her before.
Oh, you'd have to see her.
I feel like it would be a trap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my
She was
organs
pretty
harvested.
good looking older lady for sure. I'll give that to her. But it's like I
Yeah.
said,
She have a nice
No.
bulge.
you can just tell she's like 60 plus at least.
I'd dip my toe in there.
I mean, she
Stop
she
it.
had like a
Really?
dress on, but you can tell like
I might
like
be
a normal.
I might be running out butt naked with my boner through the streets though.
Why?
If she's a hoarder.
In the bathroom debating.
Yeah.
Shout out, homie.
Oh, me.
He's gonna watch.
He does. He watches every episode.
No, but she had a dress on. She stacked, I think, both ways. So
There you go.
and obviously big lips.
She's stacked in the tit department.
So huh?
She's stacked in the tit department.
Mm-hmm. 4 of them.
She's hung in the ass department.
Yeah, I think I'd do it if I was in your situation, single at 30 years old, working at Amazon, and
30
she
years old.
invites me in.
Uh,
What do I have to lose?
I'm not doing it if I'm on the clock.
Your
I'm
organs.
not on the clock.
No
but
way.
I'd maybe even do it on the clock.
Yeah, fuck it.
Why not?
Like Jeff
Do you not have a
Bezos.
mattress back there? I
Are you
thought most
serious?
Amazon drivers do. Yeah.
Shut up.
You
A
never seen those
mattress?
videos?
People
A
sleep
mattress?
in their Amazon truck?
No, it's for sex.
From Amazon on Amazon vans?
Yeah.
Mine is all shelves. I don't know.
Really?
It's just a shelf.
Every
a
once
shelf
in a while,
over
you
that.
see the video
Both
that's
sides.
getting passed around. It's like the guy sitting on his porch and he sees the van like kind of bouncing, and he goes back and he's like, "Can I have my package?" The guy's like, "Oh, because he gets
I've
caught."
never seen that, but I have came across a leak where they're in an Amazon van having sex. Two
Yeah.
people are.
Yeah.
But no bed.
Not one
mattress.
person.
Not a match.
Minimum.
Whoa.
Having sex with the packages?
Yeah.
You got all these and flashlight.
Yeah.
Does Amazon sell couches?
Yeah, they do.
Dang.
But I never delivered a couch, I don't think.
You don't think?
How would I know?
Because it's big?
Well, I've
Oh,
delivered
what's
giant
in
boxes.
here? The couch?
I don't sit there and wonder what's in this one, yeah.
Maybe
I wonder
it's
if
a
this
couch.
giant, long, sofa-shaped item.
It would not be sofa shaped, it's put together probably.
I don't think they sell couches in individual pieces.
Well, I've never done one then.
Okay.
You'd be delivering
The
a
biggest
couch.
box I deliver is like this. It's probably a Christmas tree. I don't know. Right now, it's like a lot of little mini fridges and shit like that. Cat litter, all that bullshit.
So they have you deliver specific items or deliver specific places?
I have the same route usually every day, yeah. So
Okay.
specific places.
So if someone orders a couch,
I could get it, yeah.
Wait, was this retirement community on your normal route?
That's what I'm saying. I go there almost every day.
Ooh.
she might start dropping hints by ordering.
I was there
stuff.
yesterday though, and didn't see her. Was it yesterday?
Maybe there was the Culligan guy was in there. Was there?
FedEx's turn. Yeah, I go there like 4 days a week, 3 days a week.
Try and get a picture of her.
Want to take a picture?
He's walking out. Click, 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 click.
Sorry, I'm just gonna send this to the group chat.
You should never listen to the podcast.
Or just take a pic and say, "My boys want to see what you look like. They heard you're cute." Or something
Yeah.
like that.
You'd
Ooh,
probably
yeah.
get reported, but
Yeah.
yeah, do
Probably.
it.
I thought you were my grandson.
Yeah,
I'm sending a picture of you to these guys I know.
I would get reported.
I don't know. Do you think she'd report you?
She's the one that started it. You can't report me.
She complimented the nice young delivery driver. She didn't take pictures of the elderly woman.
No, I'm saying like we would take a picture together, me and her.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not saying smile.
That's an upskirt.
Yeah, turn around.
Oh shit! Drop my phone. I don't know that trick, boys. I've never done that.
You gotta go with a big camcorder.
The
anyways.
shoe camera.
Yeah.
They call
Is that
that
a thing?
sharking. Yeah.
Really?
Sharking?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Guys walk around with the camera in their shoe. And
No
they
way.
Yep.
That's like a British thing, isn't
That makes
I
it's
can't
a good
remember.
idea.
They used to say girls did that. That's why they have their phone. And you know, how girls have their phone in their back pocket. They used to say girls were recording the whole time.
it? Recording what?
Like
Guys
their
looking
camera's
at
on, so if they
You,
walk,
like following them, looking at
if
their
you,
ass.
if they walk past a guy to see if he turns around or shit. Like there's literally videos on it that
Yeah.
girls do it, like famous girls. But they used to think that when we were in high school, even. You don't remember that? Or like college? Probably we were in college. That was like a thing for a little bit. That girls were recording, walking around for like an hour.
I still see videos like that in the
What a
gym and
waste of
stuff.
time.
I know. Just 10 gigabytes building up of just nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe they didn't actually do it, but
Yeah. To actually sit down and scrub through that just to see someone look in your direction is crazy.
Yeah.
Just get angry.
Yeah.
it's
Oh
like
my
it's
gosh.
like blaming a fish for swimming. You don't do that, right?
Yeah.
You look at a girl's butt as you like girls. It's how it is.
And then to honk it and
Do that
go,
on the
"Oh,
camera."
good.
Yeah, and then
Honk it.
have your camera on your shoe and.
And then you shoot a load and it covers up the camera. I mean, never. It's,
Yeah. Speaking of shooting a load on a random, did you ever see that video? The girl.
On a park bench.
No, this was in like a gas station.
Yeah,
The
the
dude
guy
just-
walks by and
Busted on her.
What?
Oh, the one I saw was this girl sitting on a park bench, like waiting for a bus or something.
Wait,
The
A
guy-
bust?
Yeah.
people do the
Wait, how did he
drive-by
do that?
shooting.
Just like standing there,
It's-
standing there also. And he's like, has
It's
hands in
Six
his
Flags.
pocket, jerking himself off.
Skull
And then just shot on her quick.
No, but it's insane. They'll walk by and just bam.
Got to be fake, right?
No, it's real. It's
How
like,
do you do that?
I don't know.
They
They're-
practice
They're
standing up.
pervs, yeah. They probably time it out perfect.
It's pretty crazy though to watch them
Look
do
at
it.
him. He's passionate about this one.
Good
No,
point.
yeah, I remember. I haven't seen the park bench one, but I saw the like a little convenience store thing, and
No.
she went running. She's sprinting after him. He just nutted on me. I think she said.
Oh yeah.
It was like on her leg.
Oh
Oh yeah, I've seen that one too. I've seen them all.
Yeah. Why did I bring that up? I don't know, but
Because I said you shoot on the camera lens.
oh, yeah.
Chris.
Next question.
Homies in hiding.